Good morning students. I welcome you all for the 9th standard online class. I am going to take Science 1. The first chapter in Science 1 is measurements. So what do you mean by measurements? The process of measuring anything is called measurement. The process of, if you measure any substance, anything, either solid, liquid or gas, the process of measuring anything is called measurement, or we can say the comparison of any physical quantity with its standard unit is called measurement. The comparison, if you are comparing any physical quantity with its standard quantity means we call it as a measurement. See, measurement is the basis of all important scientific study. It plays an important role in our daily life. For example, for finding our weight, we are measured in terms of kilogram, or as a, for finding our height means we can measure in terms of centimeters or meters. For buying milk means if we can measure in liters. For timing the race completed by your friend means we can measure the time in seconds or minutes or hours. So measurement is very important part of our life. Next, we are going to see what is unit. Unit means a definite amount of physical quantity is known as its standard unit. Physical quantity means that is length, mass, time, etc. They are called as physical quantity. So a definite amount of physical quantity. For example, if any weight, it can be expressed in terms of kilogram, gram, like that. Then if you measure any physical quantity like a length, we can measure them into meter or kilometer, like that. Then for time, hours, seconds, etc. So a definite amount of physical quantity is taken as its standard unit. The standard unit should be easily reproducible, internationally accepted. That means the unit should be followed throughout the international, so it is an internationally accepted one. Next, I am going to explain about the types of quantities. So the quantities may be differentiated into two types. They are physical quantities. So in that physical quantities, it may be divided into scalar quantity and vector quantity. The quantities which can be defined and measured are called as physical quantities. So physical quantities may be classified into two types. One is scalar quantity, other one is vector quantity. What do you mean by scalar quantity? Scalar quantities are quantities that are fully described by a magnitude. That means, for example, if you take length, only it can be expressed in the units only, its value. That means 50 meter or 50 kilometers or 2 kilometers, like that. Then volume means we can express them in the liters, 1 liter or 5 liters or 10 liters or 1000 milliliters, like that. Mass is also expressed as a gram, kilogram, etc. So it having only a numerical value. That means a number, weight alone. So it is described by a magnitude, that is numerical value alone. Then here in vector quantity, vector quantities are quantities that are fully described by both a magnitude as well as direction. Here if we take for example velocity. Velocity means it depends upon both speed as well as the distance also. How much distance it takes. So it depends both the magnitude, that means the values, as well as the direction. Direction means how far that it covered. Then acceleration also depends upon. Displacement also depends upon the magnitude value as well as the direction value. So scalar quantity means it depends only on the magnitude. Here both the magnitude and direction. Second point, added according to the ordinary values of algebra. Here added according to the triangle rule. So this one no need to learn. So main thing this one. For first point as well as the examples you need start to learn. Length, area, volume, mass, density, power, temperature, energy, work pressure. So these are the examples for scalar quantity. And for vector quantity, displacement, velocity, acceleration, momentum, force, weight, thrust, etc. So very important question. What is the difference between scalar and vector quantity? Write the definition and only the example. No need for learning the second point. Now I am going to explain about the SI units, that is International Standard Unit of Base, that is fundamental quantities. So what are the quantities? Their SI unit and their symbol. First one, see SI unit, the abbreviation is International Standard Unit. International, that is International System of Unit. It's abbreviation. So that means the whole international will follow these type of units as well as symbols. So at the end of the Second World War, there was a necessity to use a worldwide system for measurement. That's why the SI system, that means International System of Units, was developed, and it was recommended by General Conference on Weights and Measures at Paris in 1960. That means in Paris only. So they made a general conference and they developed and recommended all these quantities. So not only in SI quantities, so other systems also there, that is CGS system. CGS, FPS and MKS system are there. So CGS means centimeter, gram, second. FPS means foot, pound, second. MKS means meter, kilogram and second. So along except these three systems, CGS, FPS and MKS, this SI system is followed by whole world. Now I will explain what are the fundamental quantities. There are totally 7 fundamental quantity: length, mass, time, electric current, temperature, luminous intensity, amount of substance. So these 7 are the fundamental quantities in the measurements. And its SI unit is length, always measured in terms of meter, and the symbol is small m. Mass, kilogram, kg. Both letters are small. Time, second, yes. So all that. Then electric current, ampere, here caps A. So there is a rules for writing the units as well as symbols. That part we see in the later. Temperature, Kelvin, that is capital K. Luminous intensity, candela, CD. Amount of substance, mole, that is MOL, is a symbol. So very important. This type of questions will ask in the objective, that is choose or fill up, etc. See children, quantities, they are divided into main 2 types. One is physical or fundamental quantity. Physical or fundamental quantity, and the second one is derived quantity. These are physical quantities. There are 7 fundamental quantities are there. They are length, that is here only units are given. Length, mass, then time, then see here length, time, mass, electric current, temperature, amount of substance and luminous intensity. So all these 7, length, mass, time, electric current, temperature, amount of substance and intensity, all these 7 comes under the physical quantities, or we call it as the fundamental quantities. The quantities which can be expressed in terms of fundamental quantities are called as derived quantities. So some quantity they depends upon the fundamental quantity. They are called as derived quantities. They are area, volume, velocity, acceleration, force, pressure, momentum, electric charge, induction, heat capacity, then gradient, entropy, molarity, molality, molar energy, luminous energy, illuminance. So these are the quantities which are derived from the basic, that is fundamental quantities. So these are called, the second round we call it as a derived quantities. First round we call it as a fundamental quantities. So physical quantities, they may be classified into 2. One is fundamental quantity, other one is derived quantities. So next video we will see about the rules and conventions for writing the SI units and their symbols. Now just I recall everything. So in this video we saw about what is measurement, what is unit, what are scalar and vector quantity and their examples. Then yes, systems, CGS, and the various systems for expressing the units are CGS system, then MKS system and FPS system. And also the SI system, we call it as the International System of Unit, which is followed by throughout the whole world. Then what are physical quantities, what are the 2 types, fundamental quantities, their unit and their symbol, and derived quantities, etc. So next video we will see about the rules for writing the symbols, etc.